Welcome to the Week in Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and we're reviewing the week of January 23rd to January 27th of 2023. So looking at the biggest event of the week, it was Tesla beating its earnings, having a gap up, and then selling even higher towards the end of the day, closing on its highs. But first, looking at the rest of the markets this past week, starting out with the Forex symbols, the US dollar weaker versus the major pairs, and as we looked at the indices, both the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ rallied this past week. Now looking at commodities, gold gave up some of its gains this past week, while oil pretty much unchanged. And in terms of the stocks, it was the tech sector that led us higher this past week, specifically Microsoft. Also, even though it missed its earnings, it's actually trading even higher. Lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin holding its 23K advance and just consolidating at that level. So looking at the major economic events of this week. So starting on Wednesday, February 1st, out of the United States, we have an ISM manufacturing PMI number coming out. And at the same day, later that day, out of the United States, FOMC rate statement. That's an interest rate decision. That's a very important number coming out. And then on Thursday, February 2nd, out of Great Britain, we have an official bank rate, which is an interest rate decision out of the Central Bank of England, and also coming out of the Euro that same day, main refinancing rate coming out as well. Now, in terms of stocks that are coming out with earnings this week, Apple, Google, and Amazon coming out on Thursday. And lastly, coming up on Friday, February 3rd, out of the United States, we have, of course, non-farm payroll for the month of January for jobs that were created in the month of January. And lastly, we also have an ISM services PMI numbers coming out. Have a great week, everybody. God bless.